caught in chaos.
Everything happened within a few seconds.
She was shot in the head at a Halloween party in Houston, the same party where rap superstar Takeoff was killed.
As soon as I saw a weapon, I tried to hurry up and get out of there.
Sydney Leday is stepping into the shade room, what she says happened moments before the shooting, and her struggle to live a normal life after the trauma. I'm Justin Carter, this is TSR Investigates. It was Sydney Leday's 24th birthday, Halloween. She was dressed up as a nun, she had a wig to match and everything. She was out in the town with her friends in Houston. Then she got invited to a late night party at a bowling alley. This was a decision that not only changed her life, but almost cost her her life. And now she needs our help.
I've never been in a situation or known anybody that had to through what I'm going through.
Sydney Leday is living in a world of unknowns.
I'm just working on trying to get back to a normal as much as possible.
November 1st, 2022, she and a close friend showed up to 810 Billiards and Bowling, a party that, according to court records, was thrown by music executive J.Prince.
I would say we got there about 1 o'clock in the morning.
You guys were having a good time, and then you started to notice that the energy shifted a little bit.
In the end of the event, yes, everybody seemed like they knew each other when we were in the event, and watching them actually play the game of dice. When we got outside and it was time for everybody to go home, that's when things changed.
She remembers looking over and seeing Quavious Marshall, known as rapper Quavo, talking to another man.
The argument broke out between them, and then everybody else came outside. Like I said, or it wasn't really an argument initially, in my opinion. Like I said, it looked like it was more of them just talking about the game.
But it got worse. It turned into an argument. She had a gut feeling something was wrong.
Caught off guard whenever I noticed that it was serious, and that's when I noticed that it was time to leave. Whenever I saw somebody pulling out a weapon.
She started making her way towards an escalator. That's when she heard the gunshots, one after the other.
Everything happened within a few seconds, and as soon as I saw a weapon, I tried to hurry up and get out of there. I remember running away, and I know where I stopped.
She felt herself falling to the ground. Her friend, though, lifted her up.
I felt the sting in my head. I didn't realize what actually happened to me, and fortunately, I feel like I had on a wig and a wig cap, so I took the wig off and noticed that I had a lot of blood.
She was bleeding from the back of her head. They managed to get in a car, her friend rushing her to the hospital.
I just called my mom and told her to come and meet us at the hospital.
Along the way, she started having a seizure.
I knew what happened to me, but I just didn't really understand it to what magnitude.
She was intubated in a coma for days. She woke up surrounded by her family.
You were shot in the head, Sydney. So, I mean, when you woke up, how was that feeling? What was that feeling like?
Well, the first 2 days, they told me that they had to keep sedating me because I kept trying to basically get up and leave.
She was in so much pain, nauseous at times. She just wanted to go home.
They have to make sure because they have to make sure I'm stable.
The Shade Room went through a number of court documents. Witnesses told police that the dice game involved money in excess of $100,000. They say that is what led to the argument. At 2 a.m., a large group gathered near the front doors. At 2:34, Kirshnick Ball, known as Migos rapper Takeoff, was shot.
I can tell you that Takeoff was not involved in playing in the dice game. He was not involved in the argument that happened outside.
The Shade Room first told you back in December that 33-year-old Patrick Clark, a known associate of J.Prince, was arrested and charged as one of the shooters. According to the CBS News affiliate KHOU, search warrants reveal that Clark was seen pulling out a gun, quote, firing multiple rounds while holding a wine bottle in the other hand. After the shooting, Clark is then seen fleeing to the House of Blues, where he left that wine bottle. Fingerprints on that bottle later matched to Clark. He was later arrested during a traffic stop on December 1st. Police found 2 guns on him, a pistol and a rifle, but neither matched the caliber that killed Takeoff.
It's just God's grace that I'm still here and I'm able to look like, basically not look like what I've been through.
It's still unclear who shot Leday, but that's not her focus these days. She cannot erase the scars, the bald spot that she now has in the back of her head. She's been in therapy, working through the post-traumatic stress.
What has been going on at home?
For New Year's Eve, you can only imagine what that was like, just constantly hearing the popping. I wouldn't be able to feel normal.
There's a possibility that the players in this case will see this. What would you have to say to them?
I would just say that that was a senseless act that wasn't needed, and it impacted people in a big way. Not just Takeoff, not just me. People that were there are traumatized.
Again, Leday needs a lot of help. Her hospital bills are mounting. She owes upwards of $200,000 for the surgeries and procedures that she went through to save her life. So far, they've only raised about $23,000 so far. We have a link where you can donate on our website, theshaderoom.com, as well as a link in the caption below. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter. Hello, roommates, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Do you want more TSR Investigates? Be sure to subscribe and check us out at theshaderoom.com.